Okay, Janome MC9900 users. Today I'm going to show you how to save a design on your MemoryCraft 9900. Okay, we're in embroidery mode. It's blue. We're going to go over to our folder. We're going to select our folder. I'm going to go to my USB stick. I'm going to load my files from my EMBF file. I'm looking for a quilt pattern to load and to save because I'm going to use it multiple times in the future. Alright, and I'm going to go to the edit mode. This is the small screen at the bottom, and it is a grid. So now I loaded it. If you're going to make any changes to this design, do it now. And I'm going to change the hoop size because I'm going to save it for my large hoop. And I don't want to have to load it every time. So now my large hoop size is loaded. I'll hit OK. I'm going to go back into my edit mode. Now I'm going to save this design. I'm looking for a folder. There's my folder. I'm going to click on the folder, and it brought up a list of folders that I have items stored in. So I'm going to store this in my heart folder that I've created. And you can create a folder by tapping on the icon at the top of the page, and this is going to be a quilt design. I'll just save it under quilt. And this is creating a folder. It's not saving the design. It's creating a new folder to store that design in. So now I have a new quilt folder right here. I'm going to click on it so I can store my design in it. Here's the design that the program has set aside for me. It's called M001. I can leave it as M001, or I can call it Heart. So I'm going to call it Heart. I'm going to click OK, and I didn't spell it correctly, so I'm going to hit the delete key. Correct my spelling. Click OK. Alright, so now it's called Heart. I'm going to click OK, and this is how you're going to store it. And it's going to store it in the quilt folder. So it just stored it. And now I'm going to hit Exit, because I don't need to worry about saving any changes. Now to pull up your design, all you have to do is go to the folder, because not just USB is in there, but our embroidery files saved on our sewing machine, which is blue. We're in embroidery mode. Click on that, and there's a list of our folders. And my quilt folder that I save my design in is right here. So I click on it and load it the same way as if I loaded it off the USB without having to have my USB plugged in. So again, I'm going to go to Edit. I'm going to hit Exit, and this will erase any unsaved changes. I don't need to save them. I can do the same thing with the regular design that I've edited. So I can go in and go into my regular designs, select a bird, select OK. It's in the 140 hoop. Alright, well I'm going to go in here, I'm going to edit the bird because I'm going to create my own design. So I'm going to go in here, and I'll go in and I'll duplicate this bird so I can add some other items to it. So I duplicate it, move that bird to the side. Now that'll open up the 1, 2, 3 key. And the reason I duplicated it, let me go in here and delete that bird. Alright, so, whoop, trash can's right there. Let me delete that second bird. Go to that 1, 2, 3 again. It's grayed out. The only way I can get the 1, 2, 3 to open up is to hit the duplicate button. That allows you to do more things. I'm going to duplicate that bird again, pull it down to the side, go to the 1, 2, 3 function. That's because it'll let me load more files. Alright, now I can go over to my home screen, and I can do a monogram on that bird, and I can type in B-I-R-D, press my OK key, and it's going to load it. It didn't load it to the main page, it loaded it to the edit screen. So now I'm going to hit the 1, 2, 3 key again to release the bird, because I can't move it unless I release it. So I just released it in there. So it's a bird, and if I want, now I can go back to that bird I duplicated and go to my trash can and delete it. So now I got my bird. Say I want to stitch out that bird. So now it's ready to be stitched out onto a pillow. So I stitched it out, and I'm thinking, oh, I don't have time today, but I want to do it later, and I don't want to have to reload each individual item to create that bird. So I'll go into Edit. I'll find my file, and here's a bird folder. So I'll just click on the bird folder, and this is called M002. That's the bird I just created. And there is another bird design in here. That's okay, it doesn't matter, they're a different name. Click OK, and what that's doing is it's storing this design in that folder. So all I have to do now is hit my exit button. I don't need to worry about this unsaved changes or unsaved design, because I already saved it. Alright, and to pull up that design, again, I go to my folder, because there's the USB and the regular embroidery sewing. And then I can go into my bird, and then I can load my bird 2. There's my bird 2 design. Now I can stitch out my next pillow. Alright, that's all for now. Thanks. Bye.